the question of making your hobby your work. So if you are able to convert, right, your hobby and start making money on it, right, you don't ever need to work again, which is actually the truth. Hey everybody, this is Sergey. Everybody, this is Sergey.
Hello everyone, this is Sergey.
But you have to have something.
This is the mindset there myself.
Will be pretty cool experience.
Go experience something together. I remember these C-level executives in my business world, in my business making years. I was shared by some lecture from the C-level executives from my investor, where there was Facebook. Facebook was Facebook back then. They had a lot of big names there, and they were sharing wisdom. And one of the founders was an executive of Modna Kasta. It's like a big online shopping vendor in Ukraine. And he said that passion is bullshit. You have to become passionate about after you have become successful. That was his exact statement. So in his view, and that's actually also borders a lot with such a term as sense of urgency, that in his view, all the managers must have sense of urgency, that tomorrow, the end of the world, and you have to make all the revenue in the world, right? And they were all on board of one simple idea, that once you embrace this hustle, once you go through all the hard work to finally get to the point of your success, and in their terms, success is obviously financial success, right? And after you've become this person who's quote unquote successful and have people in his supervision, manager, whatever, then you start being passionate about it. You see? So in their true belief, you should turn your success into your passion, not passion into your profession. Do you follow up with me? Send me some likes if you follow up. So these C-level executives, big people from Facebook, from Google, from big Ukrainian companies, they all believe that you cannot turn your passion into what you make money on. You should get to the point of making the money and then fall in love with that. You understand? It's a dramatic difference. And when I heard it, I was like, whoa, holy cow. So they all do something that they hate, or at least not in fond of, to get to a certain point. And then when they're there, they make a conscious attempt to love it. And I thought to myself, why don't you start with what you love and let your love bring you to this promised land? Right? Why do you have to spend money? How did you have to spend time, and most importantly, your health? Because a lot of these managers, top-seated managers, that work under pressure, that create this pressure, the sense of urgency for them, they lose health to get to some point and then love it, then fall in love with it. Okay. Yeah, so my dear belief that you can start with what you love, or at least combine something that brings you money to make a living, at least combine it with something that you love. But you could never put something that you love on the shelf and just let it get dusted. You cannot do that. You owe it to yourself. If you listen to yourself and you understand what is this something that gives you this energy, then you must, you hear me, you must take risk. You must make a first step, because Journey of Thought 10,000 miles starts with a single step. You remember this one, right?